You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the February 12th meeting for the Michigan City Sustainability Commission. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
I would like to call to order the Michigan City Commission on Sustainability this Thursday, February 12th at 4:33 p.m. Larry, would you like to do a roll call, please?
Yes. Tristan Bogart,
Excused.
Beverly McMartin, Faye Moore,
Here.
Abigail Neary,
Here.
M. Racine,
Here.
Julie Smith.
Oh, excused.
Okay. Lawrence Zimmer here. And we have a visitor, Daisy Lee.
Great.
Actually, she's our co-liaison
Okay.
now.
Oh, permanent?
Yes.
Okay,
And
great.
I'm here too.
Okay, so we have a quorum.
Thank you, Larry. Let's move on to our first or second agenda item. Approval of the January 2026 minutes. Would anyone like to make a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for January 2026.
Thank you. Can we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Beverly. All in favor say yay.
Yay.
Any opposed say no. It passes for approval unanimously. Okay, we will move to project teams. So this is now being explored, the use of compressed natural gas by the city fleet. Councilman at Large Don Prespolinski has taken this project on. He is coordinating efforts and recently met with both Dry Clean Indiana and the street department to gather information just on, existing fleets, usage, and then they will be moving forward, hopefully with a potential grant application to move forward with this. Item B, solar power options for the city government. This is, so for those watching, this is exploring the use of solar power for city government buildings. This project is on long-term hold. The item C, electric municipal vehicle project with the Michigan City Police Department and Transit Department. So this is the possibility of using electric vehicles with the MCPD. We had a great meeting on February 6th with the MCPD. Nancy attended, Don Prespolinski attended, or Councilman Don Prespolinski, and Drive Clean Indiana. And they are moving to the next exploratory phase where they are exploring what kind of vehicles they might want to use for MCPD put it, kind of the administrative services, not the patrol cars, but the detectives, the chief, etc. And then Drive Clean Indiana is going to help them with the grant application process. So there's there's a significant amount of money available, and potentially, and Drive Clean Indiana can also has some donations available of charging stations. So some exciting movement with this, and the Michigan City Police Department, I just have to say, is so enthusiastic about moving forward. So, and this will move pretty quickly because I think the grant has to be submitted in June, if I recall correctly, or no, April. April.
Yeah. I also want to mention that Tristan was able to join the meeting.
Oh, yes.
Via Zoom.
Yes.
It says here that they met with Chief Corley. Is that the correct name?
No, that's not
Oh.
correct. That should be Foley.
Forker. Chief Forker.
Steve Forker.
Steve Forker, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Sorry, I missed that. I was looking only at the status item, so I will correct that too. Great. Any other questions on electric vehicles? Great. Item D, green burials and burial sections. So for our friends at home, this is pursuing options for green burial or a burial section at Swan Lake Cemetery. We've been working with the Michigan City Cemetery Board, and they are, Swan Lake is currently in the testing phase to understand if there are any groundwater issues that would prevent them from actually implementing this. Item E, waste reduction, recycle smart, do your part. This is an exciting campaign that people will see launching. We received a community activation grant from the Mayor's Charitable Gala to start a campaign to reduce waste called Recycle Smart, Do Your Part. And so we have a slight extension to work on this project. It was on hold momentarily while our the pro bono graphic designer that worked to help with us had a slight delay, but we're working to catch up on that, right?
Yeah, he's back in the country Wednesday of this coming week. So as soon as he gets acclimated to being, back in the United States, he's going to contact us about having a Zoom meeting with the members of our committee there.
Excellent.
And Chris Carter is interested in joining in on that since, of course, Michigan City Refuse is involved. And this is the committee that Daisy Lee was on, so I hope she'll be open to rejoining that.
Happily.
Great. Exciting.
Yeah, this is very exciting, actually.
So with the new season upon us, we have like 10 major events coming up this summer. I'm wondering what more we could be doing to encourage the city and the waste district to get recycling at all these events, because last summer I didn't see any recycling going on at any of the events. And I think that's just not acceptable.
At 2 they were, at Pride Fest and Juneteenth.
Oh, Juneteenth they were?
And then didn't you
Pride.
personally?
And I did it at Dunebrook, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was
Pride
3.
Fest, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like, it needs to be more, and it needs to be more aggressive, and I'm just wondering how we can do that. It's almost like to the point, and I'll just speak from personal experience when I was doing it at Dunebrook, for the Dragon Boat Fest, that if you're not literally standing there in front of the garbage can, people are not going to do it and they're not going to pay attention.
Yeah.
I just don't know how else to do it other than to have a person stationed at every garbage can with a recycling thing next to it and stand there and make sure that people put the right thing in the right container. At least for a while, until people start getting into the, we have to create bad habits. I mean, good habits. We have to get rid of the bad habits and create good habits.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of the other challenges, though, that like at the end of the event, you personally had to take the recycling
Yes.
somewhere, right?
Right,
And
and
so,
I just could not do that.
yeah,
It's like big stinky bags
Yes.
of garbage, and I'm
Right,
not going
right.
to put that in my car. I had
Right,
to spend
right.
$600 to have my car cleaned because it stunk after I
Wow.
hauled all that stuff from
Oh, wow.
the beach to, the
Yeah.
Dragon, to the waste district. So I'm thinking, can we get the waste district to provide containers? And I'm not saying, and I don't even think it should be plastic bags, because then we're encouraging the use of more plastic. Can they have buckets or containers that can be filled up, then they come and take them and dump them in their dumpster, just like they pick up our toters, every week or every 2 weeks. So I'm just asking, is there something we can do to get people to rethink this, be more aggressive about it, and create more success around this?
That's Satcha Gee Burns.
Mm-hmm.
That's your
The first contact.
first contact.
Okay.
I wonder if they could drop off toters to the events and then come by and pick them up.
Correct.
Or, like the curbside toters, or maybe a small recycling dumpster. and then people at the festival, could then dump the toters or dump a smaller bin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Sasha's the one who provides the like metal
Yeah, I know.
Ross things, and then there's a plastic bag inside, and then a lid with 2 holes, so
I know.
a little obvious, but
I know.
right, a very large recycling sign maybe.
Well, I think another thing that we have to do, most of us have Facebook pages, we just have to start encouraging people to recycle more, and especially when the events are coming up, because I'm almost always talking about the events.
Right.
So I can start saying there will be recycle bins there at the events. Please put your recycle in recycle bins.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing, is to have the city, or whoever's organization is doing the event, to make sure there's recycling
Yes.
containers at the events.
Yes.
And that'll help too, start doing more awareness.
But the city is the sponsor of all these events, correct?
Right. So we just need
I'd
to.
like to just see the city taking
Right.
the lead on that, along with the Waste District.
And Terry Gresham is the.
Terry Gresham?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is it? Who'd you say?
Is how do you spell his Terri
Is it-
or
am I
Y?
wrong?
Huh?
No, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I'll look to see exactly how it's spelled.
Because you would think that rather than reinvent the wheel, we might be able to get them to give us
Right.
those containers.
I like
that-
the idea of the toter
Yeah.
more
Mhm.
than
The-
the
totes.
plastic bag things.
Mhm.
Thank
You
you.
agree with them?
Greetham. Okay.
I'm sorry.
And plus, those containers people are familiar with too.
Yeah.
So if they could just
Mhm.
bring those and then pick them up, that, I would think that would be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Daisy, you and your students had success with getting those recycling toters in all of the city parks, didn't you?
Yep.
Thank you.
4 or 5 years ago, and those ones they actually drilled holes in the top.
Oh.
So people could just drop them in instead of thinking that it's like an
Mhm.
actual, like a garbage can. And then they also drilled holes in the bottom for like rain
Yeah.
Okay.
and any other
And
leakage.
liquids.
Mhm.
Yeah. Right. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And then, of course, then somebody has to be responsible for sending a truck to the park and picking them up.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, but I would think if they're scheduling the drop off, they can schedule the pickup
Yeah,
too, right?
right.
Like hopefully.
it would be worth the trip if there was, a half dozen full containers there.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing we should be stressing to people is that the more garbage that goes to the landfill, the more it's costing us in tax dollars. Because we pay for those
That's true.
dumping fees. So if everybody would just contribute more to the recycling, you're actually generating revenue because you're creating a product that can be sold,
Mhm.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. right.
Absolutely. I say it at so many council meetings, it's unbelievable
Yeah.
how many
Right.
times I say it. Right, Daisy?
Yeah. And our tipping fees last year for garbage for the city were in
400,000
Excess
plus
of what the
dollars, and
usual
I'm
budget
pretty
is.
sure it passed 500,000 this
Yeah.
past year with all the stuff that was going on.
Yeah.
That's $500,000.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll contact Satya, I will contact Terry. I'll copy both of you on it. Well, I'll copy everybody
Yeah.
on it.
You probably don't need to copy everybody because then you're taking the chance of establishing a quorum.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So people on the committee probably.
All right.
And just the people that are interested.
Great. Thanks, Larry.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Any other items for waste reduction?
Well, I don't know, maybe as long as we're on this subject, let me just raise one more issue. The issue has come up about, whether, the city doesn't charge for picking up its garbage. And I know the mayor is talking about, saying she doesn't want to charge the residents, but yet we can't get people to recycle. So I'm wondering if we couldn't try a 6-month program of, really a big push to get people to recycle. And if we can reduce, let's say, our tipping fees by some number, 30% in 6 months, and we could keep improving on that every 6 months, then maybe we don't have to charge people for refuse pickup.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
And if it doesn't work, then you just say, we're gonna start
We're gonna
charging,
charge you.
we're gonna start charging for refuse pickup. So it's, the choice is yours.
That's a motivator, actually.
Yeah.
It is. How would that get communicated though? Maybe in the, like their,
Water bill.
that's what I was gonna say, like maybe in the water bill?
The water bill, the social media pages that Michigan
Sure.
City has,
Yeah.
and, you know, a traditional press release to the newspaper.
Right.
People still do read the newspaper, even though people say nobody does. There are people that do.
I just don't read it in paper anymore.
Well, you can read
Yeah.
it online.
I know,
so-
that's what I say,
so
yeah.
I read it online, but I
Mhm.
read it.
I could see that being a big article too, like people being like,
So let's bring this up to, probably the mayor needs to know, right? Yeah. Chris Carter, let's talk to him.
all right. Great idea, Larry.
Do you have an email for Chris Carter?
It's
Just ccarter@eMichigan City or something?
I'm not gonna go
I
off
got
the
you.
top of my head.
Okay.
And Daisy, if you could just hand that to him discreetly. Thank you.
Okay.
Great, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Larry, you got 2 more projects you're taking on here.
Well, one of them isn't doing anything, we're just waiting
Yeah.
between burials and,
Yeah, no, great. I appreciate it. No, this is important stuff. And it seems like the right time to be doing it because it's February and then all of a sudden this stuff's going to creep up on us.
right.
Okay. Are we ready to move to F?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, continuing promoting Soul Smart Silver designation with partner Indiana University Resilience Cohort, Nancy Moldenauer, Tristan Bogart, and Beverly McMartin. It looks like, so.
I'd like to talk about that, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like you have an update, so if you
Yeah,
would share.
when I was down at the RED conference, the Renewable Energy Day at the State House, I caught up with a group that's called Land and Liberty Coalition Indiana. And they're all about farmers being able to decide what they want to do with their land. If they want to farm it, if they want to put solar panels on it, if they want to put turbines on it, that farmers who are the owners should be able to decide this. So they've already been in communication with LaPorte County government. So I'm gonna hook up with them and hopefully get that language inserted in the revised solar ordinance that supposedly they're working on.
Fantastic.
So this was very exciting because if they've already been, you know, Daniel Straka's already been in contact with them in his open conversation. So we'd just be like a piggyback onto that and wouldn't be, you know, starting our own initiative, which has been really hard to get them to listen to.
Well, and when it comes to farmers' pockets, that tends to move the needle on moving in a positive direction, not just the environmental direction.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get our little double negative taken care of, and also the other corrections that the United States Department of Energy made on the last copy that was run by them. So, okay, so that's movement, yay.
Yay, thank you. That's exciting. It's been a while, a year of frustration for us. Carbon Neutral Indiana. There's a great book that you guys can all order called Carbon Neutral Indiana, Practical Guide to Climate Solutions. Some of our committee members are featured in that book. But this is open to residents who would like to become carbon neutral or partially carbon neutral in their household. and you can do an online assessment, and then the money that you spend goes to carbon offset projects like capping abandoned oil wells and asphalt recycling, very important things for reducing the emissions in the atmosphere. There are no updates on this at the moment. The National Wildlife Federation, Nancy Molnauer, Tristan Bogart, and Julie Smith.
And I did get an update on that if you'd like me to.
That
talk
would
about
be
that.
great. He had texted me, but if
Oh,
you
yeah.
remember, then I'll.
We had one more sign up, so we now have, instead of 52 habitats, we have 53 habitats certified. Yay, movement forward. And then, what happened with this is, yesterday, Kathy Sipple and I were coordinating the next Green Drinks, which is in March, which is gonna be about planting pollinator gardens and whatever. Leslie Chad was on that call because she's gonna be a co-presenter with Kathy. Leslie said, I'm interested in helping you move the needle on this project. So whatever I can do to assist you, let me know. Okay, Leslie was the one who got Green Evanston Green. It's a big thing in Evanston, Illinois. And she was the one who was one of the movers and shakers with that group. And they did get their whole city certified.
Wow.
So this is awesome news. So she has a place in Dunlin Beach, and she's really close by now.
Great.
Yes.
That's exciting.
What's Leslie's last name?
Chad, C-H-A-D, Chad.
And can you maybe put like me or you or like Julie, like all of us in touch together?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I
And
know
then
Julie was
figured,
thinking-
yeah, Julie, I think, is taking over. That's what she told Tristan.
Yeah.
So she should go to the front of that list.
Okay.
And Tristan said he sent out invites to both you and her to accept the invitation to actually be able to access the data.
I got it late last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said neither of you have done that, so that would be helpful.
And you know, he must have, when he texted me, I said, I think you need to resend it because it was going to spam, you know, because it's just like, oh, you're getting this random login. I'm like, I'm not, you know.
Oh, okay.
So this time I looked for it.
Got it, okay. Okay.
To make
that-
sure.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make perfect sense, because I just delete those also.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is definitely moving forward, and Leslie is a mover and a shaker, and she's so excited about pollinators and native species and gardens in your yard, and so this is perfect. It really is.
But what is she doing on a citywide scale, though? How do we achieve that?
She'll work with this committee with us.
Okay.
She'll work with this committee.
With what committee?
The National Wildlife Federation, H.
So Julie?
H.
Julie, you, and Tristan?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
and you can put Leslie's name down there too,
okay.
okay? That's fine.
Do you have time to join?
No, not really. But I take care of my yard, so that's contributing.
Is it certified?
Not yet. I have to get my Frisbee out there
Yeah,
for some
dig
water.
right in.
I think that was a joke.
Oh, thanks, that helps a lot. I
You
was
got
wondering why it was so
real
dark. in
easy.
here.
Oh, I can see my paper now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have a water source out there. Look at all that snow.
Yeah, right.
Leslie's also very passionate about trees, and she's been coming to a lot of the tree board meetings monthly also.
So, but I guess my question is, to get it citywide, do we have to achieve a certain number
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, it's all
or-
listed here. Status update. We have 53, and we need, we have
Oh, I see.
We
Of
have
the
53, we need 250
50.
points.
Okay, got it.
Um,
So once we achieve those points,
once
then
we-
we can be get the-
certified.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
got it.
very good question, though. Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna take a whole lot, and Julie said once she had access to that list, that she'd go ahead and hit the high point places, you know, like the educational institutions, the parks in town that may not be certified yet, you know, whatever. But we do have to have a certain number of households, so that we do still need to press forward that 1 point at a time. So we have 53 now, and
Is that 250 like a percentage of our population or something, or?
no,
It's different points for like, is it a household? Is it a church? Is it a school?
Okay.
So that's why the 53 doesn't exactly equate with the 76 points.
yeah, and it's 250 for every single municipality that wants to do it. We don't get any extra credit because we're middle-sized or, you know, anything
Oh,
like that.
okay, it's not based on size.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Well,
As far as I know.
yeah, I don't think it is. Soul Power. Danita Scully, Faye Moore, and Nancy Moldenauer. Faye, would you like, I noted that there was no particular update, but anything that you want to share?
Well, there is a training coming up.
Oh,
Well, we were trying to get an advisory board to help with the process of getting things, so there is going to be, the first advisory board meeting is going to be Wednesday, February the 18th at 11 o'clock, and I believe it's going to be at the Hope Center,
Okay, that makes sense.
222 McClellan. And then we also have the next cohort, COHORT class for Tier 1 will be on March 23rd. I don't have the time yet for that, but March 23rd, 2026. And then one of our Tier 3 students submitted to NABCEP, NABCEP, to test for the NABCEP PV installation professional certification. This means the Soul Power Tier 2 training we provided was accepted, and he now can test for the next level. So we're looking forward to trying to still help him pass that, so that will really make us, what do you say, be recognized with more certifications that we can
Am I
get.
correct? He's the first one to go
Yes.
after that.
To go after the training.
Level 3, which is the highest level of
Right.
certification. So
Yeah.
he'll be the first.
He'll be the
Amazing.
first. Mhm.
we might have to catch him being green. Oh, but did he move to Ohio? Was he the one that
Yeah.
moved? Oh, okay.
We can catch him being green in another state.
Yeah, exactly. He started being green here.
Here.
But that would be exciting to promote that. I think,
Yes,
and then
yeah.
maybe he can give a testimonial for the program.
Oh, yeah.
And like
Yeah.
maybe put it on the.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll try to
Yeah.
see if we get that.
A picture and a little blib, and we'll be in the business.
We'll
Yeah.
bring back you being green.
Thank you.
Great, that's exciting.
No, this is all very exciting.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Such an amazing program.
And Anita did say
I'll
that
pass
she
it to
had
Larry.
applied
Oh.
for.
So
Oh,
he
I
could-
forwarded this.
Oh,
to
you did?
Larry.
Oh, you
Oh,
always
that's
forwarded
okay.
to him? Oh,
In
she
an
said she
in an
forwarded.
email, but that's okay. He can do it now. What was I gonna say?
How exciting.
I
is
just kind of,
Danita did
Gave-
submit a grant to the Michigan City Enrichment Corporation for funding for 2026.
yeah, she did. I think
Yeah.
she did.
No, she
I think you
did.
said that.
Yeah, she did. So that will be monies to actually provide, what,
To help,
tuition?
well, tuition and transportation, and to pay for the instructor. to help.
Okay. I think they get a T-shirt too,
Oh, sorry.
maybe a tool belt, I don't know.
I don't remember. Larry, Nancy said
send-
she forwarded to you.
said- Yeah, okay. Then
Okay,
had-
I didn't know that she had sent it to you.
And this this program, when it first started, it got mentioned 2 times in the press. The first time was with the United States Department of Energy, and then the second time was with Indiana University's sustainability program. So it got great press after that first round of
First
trainings. Yeah, so this is like the first of its kind in the whole country.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, next item, Solar United Neighbors. Andy, Jan Davis, Nancy Moldenauer, Faye Moore, and Abigail Neary, although I have not been very involved in this lately, but Nancy, you did provide an update that there was a front page article and photo in the LaPorte County Herald Dispatch on plug-in solar, which was featured in a new bill for Renewable Energy Day at the State House earlier this month. Plug-in solar aims to boost access to renewable energy. Very interesting. What is plug-in solar? Like, so you...
I'll have to admit, I haven't had time to do in-depth
Okay.
research on this, but people that can't put it on their roof because of trees or structural issues or whatever, they can get these smaller units, and I guess they're portable, and you put them outside to collect sunlight, you know, and you plug them in, so you can put like your refrigerator, your air conditioner, you know, whatever, into this
Into
unit.
that unit.
And during the daytime when the sun is out, you would be generating your own energy for this appliance, whatever it is. And if you think about it, that could significantly cut down on an energy
Your
bill
NIPSCO
on the
bill.
long term.
Yeah.
And everybody's been, you know, really upset about and very vocal about the high cost of energy through NIPSCO. This is a way to be able to combat it. And even if you're a renter, if you have like a balcony,
Oh, sure.
you could take these solar panels and just hang them, just drape them outside. You know, it appears it's very flexible and very portable. The state of Utah has already approved this. Ohio was on the fast track, and it looked like they may be approving it this year. So this year, Indiana introduced a bill in the House and a bill in the Senate. Unfortunately, it didn't get reading in any of the committees it was introduced into, but the seed has been planted, okay? And if residents really get behind this, and they let their Indiana senator and their Indiana representative in Indianapolis know this is something we want, then there's a good chance in a longer session of the legislature that it could get heard next year. Okay, so this is the opportunity. I think it's very exciting because solar has been very limited to a very narrow group of individuals that had the ideal setup to put it in and had the financial capabilities, you know, to be able to pay for the big units and everything else. So they said that you get your money back within 2 to 3 years on these units. So it's a very quick turnaround. If you're looking at the ones that are on top of the houses, then it can be anywhere from, you know, 5 to 10 years, you know, to get your investment back on those. So this is very exciting, and
Yeah.
it's new technology, so it's great.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Have we shared that article on the page yet? Or was that? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna go through after. I want it to you soon.
Oh, that would be great if you could pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
We
be
have lots of
great.
good updates this month, so we'll make sure to share these out on the Facebook
Okay.
page. All of our good
Am I
updates.
right? Am I writing you about this?
No, I think I have enough here
Okay,
to do
good.
for that one.
Good deal. Okay, awesome.
Great. Northwest Indiana Regional Planning Commission, NERC's Environmental Committee's Climate Action Plan. There's no update on this. So,
I will have to say, I did go to the meeting, and they had a really amazing presentation on clean steel and how it can be made.
Wow.
And the technology is there, and it's just the willingness of the corporations to invest in it. We don't have to be using the coal-powered blast furnaces anymore. And actually, that's what Cleveland Cliffs is looking at doing with their plant, is actually refurbishing one of their coal blast furnaces. And a gentleman who was there made the observation that those are only good for 20 years. Okay, so basically what they're doing by not putting the new electric technology in is they're spelling the end of those plants along the southern shore of Lake Michigan, because they've started building these new steel plants in like Alabama and Georgia with the new electric technology.
Oops.
So we're at a really crucial turning point here. And hopefully, you know, there can be enough pressure somehow to get the steel industry to invest in clean energy up here in Northwest Indiana. But it was an extremely interesting presentation. I've never learned so much about steel making before. And the factories and the policy behind it. It was really good.
It sounds like one more industry, though, that's really going to be taxing our grid.
Exactly.
I mean, data centers are one thing, but now, I mean, steel production.
But coal is so bad.
Oh, I know.
It's so bad.
Okay, Indiana Clean Community Program. Myself and Gianna Galante. So this is about applying to IDEM's Clean Community Program. Right now, it sits with the Public Works team to gather information on certain permits and so forth that we have. So I do not have an update on that.
Just a question, is now that Gianna is going to be working for the mayor, is she still going to be on working with
Oh, I
us?
didn't know she was working for the mayor. I didn't know that. She had called me this week and I didn't have a chance to return her call.
Okay.
So I'll,
My hunch is she's probably not going to have time now to be part of us unless she wants to come on her own, but
okay.
just FYI.
Thank you. Caught You Being Green engagement. Any updates that you want to share with us?
No updates, but it looks like we're gonna have some good things to share after this meeting, so. Even.
Great, and Andy sent an update that everything is moving along swimmingly for the Earth Month extravaganza. All of us join us at the Michigan City Senior Center on April 25th from 12 to 3. We'll have lots of interesting interactive booths and informational materials. Drive Clean Indiana will be there with their electric vehicles. The tree board will be giving away trees. There's a seed exchange.
If people want to have a table, they should contact Andy though, right?
Yes. If somebody would like to have a table, you can contact Andy Jans Davis. I don't have her email off the top of my head, but I believe she is still listed on as the chair of the Michigan City Sustainability Commission online, so you can find her email there.
Like, would I be allowed to put her email in the minutes? Okay.
Great.
Yeah, she's given it out before. She has that special email.
Right.
I may be able to pull it up. If you
Yeah,
want
no,
me
I
to.
have it.
Okay, you have
Yeah.
it then. Okay. It's not her personal one, it's the other
Right.
one. Yeah.
Okay, then I had added a discussion item I had seen from IDEM that citizens, government agencies, businesses, organizations, and other educational institutions are invited to submit nominations, or we can self-nominate.
I was wondering what was for.
Yeah, and I forgot to when I cut and pasted this, I accidentally cut the name off of it. But there are awards for either energy efficiency, renewables, environmental education and outreach, 5-year continuous improvement, greening the government, land use, pollution prevention, and recycling or reuse. And so I was putting this out there to the commission to see if we thought we wanted to apply for this and if anybody had any capacity to look into or had ideas of what we've done that might be award winning. What I can do is maybe go see what past winners have like what was the past where like environmental education and outreach, like the Earth Month extravaganza.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
maybe that's eligible for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that may be a good one, actually. Because every year, you know, we've gone like from 100 attendees to 200 attendees to 300 attendees, so
Yeah.
that definitely demonstrates engagement, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That may be a really good one. Yeah, and the number of organizations that participate.
Right.
So is there a website we can go to and check?
Yeah. When yeah.
Do you remember, is it IDEM?
I think I had I'll send it around to all of you. I'll send the email around with the information.
Do you
in
know
it.
the date it has to be turned in by?
Give me one second.
That's a good question. The deadline.
I always ask that first.
Because I was thinking, because like you said, we have already started talking to the city about, you know, going green or whatever. Don't the fire department on, is it Ohio? I mean, 12.
Cleveland.
Cleveland Ave, don't they have
Solar panels?
solar panels?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of old stuff, though.
They said 24, 25.
Oh, yeah, but those have been there
Those have been.
Oh,
there
they've been there longer
they've
than
been there
that?
for
5 years, I think.
Oh,
More than that, even.
Yeah.
It's probably close to 10
The same
by
with the
now.
ones around the schools.
Yeah, it's close to.
Yeah.
It's close to 10 years by now. I'm
Right.
pretty sure.
wow. Mm.
But I think we have a niche with the event that
But
we
with
have.
the, right.
I
the-
think we do.
That event, yeah.
Yeah.
And the first year was it 2024, the first year?
Oh, the deadline is March 6th.
Oh, that's around the corner.
But you know, like the other
We can pull that together.
yeah, and
We
the
can
other
pull it
submission
together.
that they had asked for last time to get like a grant was like 5 sentences.
Oh, okay.
So, and we haven't heard back. So it's like, oh, I mean, I think we voted that I would
Yeah.
Mhm.
submit it, but then
Right, right.
it wasn't a big deal at all. Thank goodness.
Mm.
I have
No,
capacity over the next 2 weeks to.
I could do this in my sleep.
Yeah,
Great. Please do.
She will be doing it in her
We
sleep,
will be.
probably.
Nancy will be doing this in her slumbers.
Nancy to do in her sleep.
So, but you're gonna send us the link so we can just look
yeah,
at it?
Send that out, and then if anybody has anything they want
Right,
to
and
add
then
to,
send it to Nancy.
send it directly to me and not to the whole committee, okay?
Yeah.
Right, right, okay.
No, we can do this by, this is, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that, yeah, there's some good metrics too, even thinking like last year, Save the Dunes gave out like 50 reusable water bottles too. There's like at the Michigan City event, so there's some good.
Oh yeah, and then you could get maybe from the tree board like how many trees they brought and got rid of, or
Mm-hmm, oh, yeah.
we
Yeah.
have lots of metrics, that's
Yeah.
good.
Maybe that's another thing we could encourage too with these city events, is to have the vendors not provide plastic bottled water. I know we have to have some water there, because not everybody's gonna have a bottle, have a reusable bottle. But maybe we could have refilling stations for reusable water, and encourage cans of water or boxes of water. Anything but a plastic bottle of water.
Mm.
what city? You mean like the city sponsored
Right.
event? I see. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It took
Just
me a
as
second.
part of the promotion of, more recycling
Can
and
I,
less.
can I ask you to talk to Terry?
Yeah,
Let's see about him partnering up with the Parks Department
mm-hmm,
and really seriously look at getting those water refilling stations.
right,
That would cut down on a lot of the waste
Mhm.
at these events.
Yeah.
Right.
It really would.
right.
And if they were strategically placed different
Mhm.
parts of
Yeah,
Washington Park,
yeah,
that would make a lot of sense. Larry,
Just have to
that
have somebody
really
kind of
does.
monitoring them because the 5-gallon, bottles of water will need to be replaced periodically. So.
And then
now, they-
most of them
Well,
require
I've seen
electric
some of
too.
them that are actually connected to your water, your city water.
Well, that would be ideal.
Yeah.
If we could get refill
I've-
stations like we have in here,
I've seen those.
have them out in the
I've
park.
seen those different places.
Yeah, I have too.
So let's go for that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going to be an expenditure that the city is going to have to make to have those purchased.
Well,
and
somebody will
installed.
have to. It's not saying we can't go after grants,
Yeah.
because we have these recycling grants that come up with the state every so often. And this would be a creative solution
Mm-hmm.
to,
To trash at the
Trash.
parks,
in the
Yes.
parks.
them water
Yes.
bottles. Because I know they get a lot of them.
And for Pride, we've looked into that, to having a refill station, and so we found these like portable ones that like American Water has,
Oh,
but we don't have American Water, we have our own city water.
Right.
So maybe we can work with the water department too, to see if we can get a grant for them to purchase some to connect to city water,
Right.
to then have for festivals and stuff like
Right.
that.
Right.
mm.
They're like, they
You're,
almost look
you're
like
saying
troughs.
portable
you
ones
know?
though, not a permanent fixed one.
Yeah,
somewhere.
like a metal, almost looks like a trough, where you like fill it,
Yeah.
But it's,
Yeah.
it'd
It'd be
portable.
connected to the water
Mhm.
system, yeah. So we don't have to have the bottles and all that.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So that could be a cheaper option for
Yeah.
The
near
city.
future.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm.
Great. Okay, we have an item.
So I think
yeah.
we need to vote on submitting
Oh,
a
yes.
nomination.
Okay.
Would be a good idea.
All right. Would anyone like to submit a motion that we?
I move to.
Oh, I'm allowed.
Our-
That's right.
Our training.
I'm allowed
I
to.
thought about that
Right,
long ago when somebody made a motion, and I
Yeah.
was thinking, okay, I move.
I move that we vote on a submission to the IDEM Governor's Award. Can I get a second?
What are you gonna say?
Oh, I was making a motion that we vote.
Right, that's the way they taught us at the training.
Am I right? Okay.
Yeah, it said I moved to.
I
But it's
move.
it's to submit Earth Month extravaganza, right?
No, this one is for you to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't. I make a motion. I move
Right.
that we vote on submitting to the IDEM and Governor's Office Award our positive work and improvement on Earth Day extravaganza. Can I get a second?
I second.
Okay, so now we have a second. Is everyone in favor of us voting on this? Say yay.
Yay.
Yes.
Yay. It passes unanimously. We will now vote on this. So I am moving all in favor of moving forward with this. Say yay.
Yay.
Any nays? All right, it's passed unanimously. I said to Faye, I was like, I was gonna get a gavel and be like they do in the Senate. The chairwoman recognizes committee member Lord Zimmerman. The chairwoman recognizes. Trying to do it right. Okay. The next item is a vote on the Water Resources Development Act. So signing on as an organization in support of keeping communities safe, water resources safe.
But if I could just
Yes.
add a little background.
Please,
here.
'cause I was
It's-
trying to
it's been-
read it,
It's been,
but-
I don't know, maybe 3 years ago, something like that, that we as a commission actually voted, because I don't know if they made the motion correctly. But we voted to allow the officers of the Michigan City Sustainability Commission, when these things come up, we asked for permission to allow the officers to actually take a look at these and decide if it was something we wanted to sign on to. And then with the majority of them agreeing to do that, we could sign on right away. Like this one I found out about just last week, and yesterday was the deadline for this. So I sent it out to Abigail and to Faye and to Larry, and all of them got back and said yes. So sign on in time. So now we're coming back and having the whole Sustainability Commission vote on it, that, you know, we're in agreement that this happened, okay? So that's how these things show up on the agenda.
Yes. I guess we can just vote on it because we talked about it and it's on there as a voting item. All in favor of signature to continue to protect our waterways. Say aye, yay, aye.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Any opposed? It passes unanimously. Great, okay. We are moving on to public comments. Any public comments?
Oh, that's me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Any additional public comments?
Thank you. I am the public tonight, and Daisy is too, by
Yes.
the way. Okay, so, I don't know if this should come here or under announcements. Yeah, it comes under announcements, so I'll just.
Okay.
No comments.
Public
No
comments. I just want to say I'm really impressed with how much was accomplished this past month
Yeah.
and this past quarter, really, a lot. So I'm just, you know, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everybody that's been working on these various projects, so thank you.
I know. Sometimes we all feel a little stuck and then we get moving. Any other public comments? Going once, twice? No more public comments? Commission comments? I have one comment that I'd like to share, unless anyone would like to go first. Okay, so I met with this company yesterday that is working on getting into carbon offset, carbon reductions. And what they have done is they created this new unique formula, and this is the so unscience way of talking about it. But they basically, so there's stuff that's called biochar. So like when people burn wood, they will sell this biochar as a soil amendment to help enrich the soil. And it pulls carbon and keeps carbon out of the atmosphere. One of the challenges with that is it does create a very fine dust, so there can be health risks to it. So this company created this patented scientific technology to turn that stuff into pellets, so it isn't reducing in the atmosphere or spreading in the atmosphere. I was talking to them in context of how that works, and they happened to mention something about coal ash. And I said, we have a very large coal ash problem. And they said, we would love to test this on coal ash. We haven't yet, but we are pretty sure we have the right formula. And and I said, well, I know where some coal ash is. And so they would be open. Like they said, if you can get me like a gallon of coal ash and send it to me, like we will start testing this. And where the chief scientist went to right away was, he goes, I think the formula that we've been thinking about for coal ash actually turns it into fertilizer. And so I said, well, they only are licensing the technology. They're not like in it to sell carbon offsets, or fertilizer. But I said, could you see a situation where we turn this into fertilizer and then the city can sell it? And they said, absolutely. So they're willing to explore this with us, but I also need to get buy-in. I can't just go down to NIPSCO and get a bucket of coal ash and send it to them.
Just go up to the door and.
Yeah. Hello. And
No, but my first question would be, do we know that it has nutritional value for the soil?
it's not the coal ash itself. So what they're going to do is they're going to use these other inert materials, like one being lime, he mentioned, and
So they
some
mix-
other chemicals that I don't know.
They
It
mix stuff
mixes.
with it. I
So
see.
then it takes it from being ash to being these pellets that then can be repurposed and used for fertilization purposes. So they basically make the dangerous chemicals inert in there. But they also said they have to test it, that they haven't tested it yet. So
I know someone who used to work at the gen station here. I can ask them if it's possible to get a gallon of coal ash,
Yeah.
if that would be helpful.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
very helpful. Because I think if these guys are willing to test it, and then it becomes, they say, because then we started talking like, okay, well then if it's tested and you've got some proof, perhaps we can file a grant. That could potentially solve the problem of only 10 years of, or what, I can't remember the number of years of remediation that they would do there, but then the rest would just be left. And then if the city assumed the property, a potential way for us to actually not worry about it leaking into the lake, and then potentially, whether it be a revenue opportunity or they just make it inert and we build land on top of it, at least, or, you know, grass or greenways on top of it. I don't know, so I just thought if something potentially to explore.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm not sure how much coal ash is left there.
But there's coal ash every day, or every time they burn it here.
No, they put in the new system. They're not producing that
It's mostly
anymore.
natural gas now.
They're
Oh,
not, they're not
I
producing.
thought it's sitting on piles and piles that were.
They were, okay, what you're talking about is the landfill that was built out into Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
That's a mix of coal ash, sand, soil. That's a mixture
Yeah,
that goes out to Lake Michigan. That, you know, that land was built out in Lake Michigan of those three elements.
yeah.
So how clean does the coal ash need to be that they're looking for?
I don't think they know.
Okay. Daisy, check it out and see what you can find out, because I know those 5 coal ash ponds, they completely excavated those and capped them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I was under the impression that there was a lot more sitting there that they weren't
Yeah, I was too.
legally required to remediate
They
because of the
didn't have to,
EPA.
right.
No,
Yeah.
no, they went ahead and did it as a good neighbor.
Oh.
They cleaned them all out, they did.
Oh,
And they hired a professional company that's known for high-quality work. They used them. Yeah, so that happened probably, when was that? Everything I'm thinking 5+ years ago, probably, maybe 5 years ago it was. Yeah, because Representative Pat Boy and
It was like they turned the
I can't
heat off.
remember who
I know, it's showing.
I can't remember who in city government was involved at that time, but I was also involved as one of the watch persons over that process. So there were like 3 of us that were following that very closely to be sure they were doing.
Okay. Well, if they've done with more than I thought, if they've cleaned it all out, then maybe we don't explore this. I just had
Yeah, but
assumed
I'm
there
just
was all
saying,
that there.
those coal ash ponds, the 5 of them, dug out, put in hermetically sealed trucks, taken out to the power plant
Yeah, I don't think they.
at Schaefer Power Plant in Jasper County.
But ash
That's where it
cover.
ultimately ended up. And they were
Oh,
capping
okay, there you
it,
go.
doing another layer, capping it, doing another layer, capping it. They were responsible that whole process. Before the trucks ever left the property, they were hosing down all the tires and everything. They had to follow the same route. They took them off of Highway 12 and put them on Highway 20. And each of the trucks had a monitor on it, so they knew exactly where they were all the time. It was a very responsible
That's good to hear.
movement of that material.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
It just went to another landfill somewhere else though, right?
No, it went to the Schaefer Power Plant.
Yeah, but what did they do with it?
They dug a huge pit,
Yeah,
lined it at the bottom,
yeah.
put down the coal ash, put another layer, sealed it off, and continued doing that until the whole thing is, I say, hermetically sealed.
I see, okay.
Okay.
But,
That's it. I mean, yeah, we-
but there's this mixture of coal ash, sand, and soil that is the built-out land. If you look at any of the aerial pictures from 1950 and 60s until now, there's a lot of build-out.
So still something maybe worth exploring, or?
If they need coal ash, I don't know how much is in there. Probably, you know, if they're looking for coal ash, they're looking for pure coal ash would be my guess.
I think what we should find out is, are they still generating coal ash? So is it still being produced, and they're still trying to figure out what to do with it?
I was told not, but,
So Daisy can find out.
yeah. Daisy
That'd be
can
great.
find out.
Yeah.
Cause is this the same coal ash that we were marching about a couple of years ago and had the,
Right, that's-
meeting here?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, we're thinking it's gone, but we'll see. We'll find out.
But if they're still burning coal there, then they're still generating ash. So there might still be a potential for,
Mhm.
if this system that you're talking about works,
Yeah.
it could be beneficial for them and for farmers,
Yeah.
whoever's
Yeah.
gonna use that.
And it could be
material.
like if we can find a grant for it or something, if it, let's say we do find that out, it's like then we'd be the first in the country to be
Yeah, I think it's worth exploring.
testing
Yeah.
it out.
Find out.
They
Yeah.
are, they're still burning coal in Michigan City.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
want everybody to know the coal ash ponds are gone.
But that is an important update.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
important information.
Right.
That really is, yeah.
Okay, that is the end of, any other commission comments?
Yes, this, it's not to do, this announcements, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, well then, no other commission comments?
No, that's
Let's move to
announcements.
announcements.
So my announcement is this is Black History Month in Michigan City. And there are a lot of activities going on. In fact, tonight there is a movie starts at 5:30 called Ruby Bridges at the Michigan City Police Department Community Room. The entrance is off of Cleveland Avenue. The movie starts at 5:30 to 7:30, and it'll be every Thursday night. It's a different movie, and there are brochures. There were some upstairs, but in the City Hall, but we only have one left at City Hall, and that's today's Thursday, and then Saturday there is the 2026 Black History Month Quiz Bowl with our youth competing and asking questions. There were over 300 questions
Wow.
that they had to study
Wow.
about Black history. What they normally do, they usually have 5 on a team, and they split up the questions so that everybody don't have to try to study all 500 questions. And there are a couple that are repeated, but this year they added Michigan City history to the like Naomi Anderson and whatnot. So they added some Michigan City history to it. And that'll be Saturday, February the 14th at the Michigan City YMCA, 1202 Spring Street from 11 to 1. So 11 to 1. And then Sunday is the Gospel Fest, and the NAACP is honoring Floretha Kelly. And it's going to be at Pentecostal Temple Church at 2722 Wabash Street. And that'll be from 4 to 7. Yeah, that'll be from 4 to 7. And so there's a lot of things that'll be going on. There are brochures throughout the city. And then there's a website, Black History Month Committee website, not website, but Facebook page. Facebook page that you can get the whole calendar for the Black History Month events. So we'd like for people to come out for that. And it's an opportunity for everybody to just come out and have fun. All the events are free that they're having. And then after the movie, there's usually a discussion about it, and that's what makes it good, is having the discussion about the movie and not necessarily reliving it, but trying to understand what actually happened. Thank you.
The Facebook page would be, what would you title
I
it?
think it just says Michigan City Black History Committee.
Okay.
I believe that it's under that. If not, you can check Faye Moore's Facebook page, because I keep posting it up there.
Okay.
Okay, and then I have an announcement. We're gonna reschedule that we're going to offer a second recycling workshop with Sacha G. Burns, and I need to get back with her to set up an April date for that. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're gonna do that. And then also, in addition to green drinks, I'll let you announce that, Em, we're gonna have a pollinator planting event in May with Kathy Sipple and Leslie, whom I mentioned before.
On here it says March. Oh, no.
That's for green drinks.
That's for green drinks.
Oh, that's for green drinks.
Yeah. So these are two things I'm working on getting scheduled right now, okay?
Great.
And I'll let you know when those are scheduled. And these will be co-sponsored with us and the mayor's office and, you know, our partners at Save the Dunes, and also Kathy's group, Northwest Indiana Region Resilience. So, okay, do you want to announce green drinks?
Yep, so green drinks will be on Thursday, March 5th, starting at 6:30 p.m. CST on the Save the Dunes Facebook Live or via Zoom, where the link is here. And we'll be welcoming Leslie Chad and Kathy Sipple to share their knowledge and experience on native gardens, plants, and pollinators. Between the two of them, they possess a decade of community gardening and certifying yards and parks with the National Wildlife Federation. And I'm sure it'll be full of information on how the easiest ways for you to get your yards and gardens certified to help the city along on our goals.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. Yes.
Barker Middle School is having their Family STEM Night on Wednesday, March 18th. So if any organizations or anybody would like to host a STEM related activity for the families that come, reach out to me and let me know. Or if you're an organization that would just like to have a booth and your information out, let me know. And we would love to have you too.
What time you said?
5 to 6:30, I think.
And what's the
Bye.
date?
March
When-
the 18th.
Yeah, Wednesday.
3/18. Okay.
Great. Okay. I move, because I'm allowed to make the motion, I now learned. I move for adjournment. Can I get a second?
I second that.
Why, thank you. All in favor, say yay.
Yay.
Any not in favor, say no. We officially adjourn at 5:40 p.m.